Hello, we'll be reviewing Super Mario Deluxe and Super Mario Bros. Original NES. We'll be doing a versus Let's Through. So, and I failed to mention that this is the intellectual property of Nintendo. They do have a right to claim third-party content. I'm going to rephrase that this is the intellectual property of Nintendo. They do have the right to claim copyrights. They also have the right to say this cannot be shown or displayed. They can block this, or they can sit here and place ads on this video, or they can let it be. Or they have the right to take this video down. But all Nintendo will see is they'll just claim third-party content at D-Match. Please play the games that you own. Do not go on pirate games, because that's not cool, man. That hurts God when you do that. That is stealing, that's breaking the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal, so don't do that. And if you leave any smart alecky comments on my channel, being a smart aleck thinking, go, oh hell, Satan, you know, there's no sin. You sit and leave smart alecky comments, there's no sin, there's no heaven, there's no hell, you know, and there's no God, you know, we can do what we want to do. I'm just going to delete your comments, and I'll pray for you. Pirating games is illegal. It's stealing. It's breaking the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. It's hurting God. What does Jesus say about stealing? Jesus says about stealing. What does Jesus say about stealing? Jesus says about stealing that stealing is wrong. It's breaking the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. So is illegally downloading, that is stealing. So ultimately, what does Jesus say about stealing? It is breaking the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. Okay. Now, in this version, you have the Luigi Star album, Toy Box Ghost, that's Racing, Lost Levels. I want to play the original. And why did I do that? So, new game. In this one, if you die or you get a game over, you can start at the world that you died from. And this version, the screen is crunched real bad. So, as you can see here, oh dear God, I'm sick of going. That'll be deleted out of the video. Again, let's try this again. I don't want this stupid little stinking warp pipe. I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, as you're saying, we'll skip the warp pipe. Here is a 1-up, okay? It hasn't changed. The graphics are crunched down, you know. Same 1-up. There's no major changes. Same power-ups. Same mushroom, flower, star. Yeah, so the level's still the same. We'll just change so we didn't go into the warp pipe. That's a good game. So when you get this, you'll notice that the screen's crunched. Okay? So what do we say about this? Well, I think, yeah, I might throw in the All-Stars version too. Okay. We will do we'll do a version of, okay, and you have a map here. There's something that they added in here, and you know, you're thinking, why did they add a map? Okay, you know, so I'll hold a second. Resume. Anyway, I'll show you the original. This is the original title screen. Now I will show you what the original game looks like. Oh, original game looks like. Okay, you will notice on this one you only get 3 lives. If you're going to use a Nintendo emulator, I bid you to turn around and please download the games that you own. Don't download nothing you don't own, because that's stealing, and when you steal, you break the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. Like, you may not know this, but you're hurting God when you do that, and that hurts God when you do that. It hurts His heart. And as you can see here, the ground is the same thing. You can see it's not crunched in. And since the fire flower, same thing. So I may throw in the All-Stars version. So as you can see, here, so which version is better? I would say probably the Game Boy version. No, I think I like this version better. And let me go ahead and pause this, and we're going to show you the NES version. Okay, we're back. Please forgive that arrogant phone. Okay, you may notice the title screen to this right here. It's different than the original. In this one, you get started off at 5 lives. In this one, if you die and get a game over, say on world 3 or 7, you automatically start back to the world that you was on. So, that's a good thing, you know? You're not really missing much here. You know, so there's an extra guy right here. And I'm trying to do a versus, but yeah, phone, it can be a nuisance sometimes. If I don't know these numbers, I ain't answering no phone if I don't know that number. Why should I? It's the thing, because it could be a con artist, you know, and Jesus says, don't answer it. If you don't know the people, don't talk to them. It could be people who are con artists. Yeah, so anyway, this is the tip. So here, you get a flag, 2,000. I'm gonna just take the bullet, you know. I don't know who those people were anyway. Okay. We will not be doing that. So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and save our data and whatnot, what have you.